Okay, now we're live. Oh, well, on Zoom we're live. Not on YouTube though. Not yet. Takes a while to get there sometimes. Got to keep refreshing. Holy shit, taking a long time to come on this morning. There we go. Finally. Holy crap, it's about a minute behind or more.
Yeah, it probably got that kind of delay to it too.
Yeah. All right. Okay, now we got it. Hoo-hoo! Edward, you beat out AZ this morning.
Hello,
Hey, Dave.
good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Trevor.
Hey, Paul Murray.
Yeah.
I talked to Lynn yesterday between being busy.
Well,
Gave
that's
her a
good.
call. So yeah, I was glad I did.
Well, I'm sure she was glad you did too.
Yeah.
She was doing, yeah, I think so. I think at the moment she was pretty strong. I'm sure she has her moments throughout the day, but she was doing great. So
Well, the thing of it is what I told her yesterday. She was sitting around the dark house, didn't have a TV going, didn't have a radio going or anything, and she said that the other animals were not behaving as normal. And I'm thinking, well, it's because it's not normal around there. You got to try and make the house as normal as you can.
yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I got to keep everybody's mind busy for a while and just stay as busy as you can to not dwell on anything negative. I don't know. I don't have it figured out. That's for sure. I'm just working on that now.
Hey, Paul, when you go to YouTube, on my screen on the regular YouTube channel, it's just got a picture.
Hey, good morning, Laura. Sorry, guys. You said Edward said we're competing this morning with Tim Jackson live. What? He's still live?
No, he's just being a dick.
Oh, so Laura and Dave, how you doing this morning or this afternoon? I guess you should say. Yeah. Ugh.
Hey, Laura. Trevor, Edward.
We got too many lights on here. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, that's better. There are too many lights on it. We're getting blown out on the side. Paul M. refreshed the page and also removed the heart. Hey, Mark. Good morning.
Hey, Mark,
Uh,
Laura, David, hello.
Oh, so what's everybody up to today? I know I got to go. Me and Sheila are going to go for a drive today, so got to go put a sign up way out of town again. I had one yesterday going that direction. Now I got to go that direction. Complete opposite. Can't believe that happened. So, Edward said, "Yeah, he's still alive. They're still slamming down those beers." The only time he's going to go off live probably is after he passes out, maybe. Hey, good morning, Rob.
You all right?
You're
How you
looking
doing?
Hey,
cheerful
Rob.
this morning,
Sorry?
today. You're looking bright and cheerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're on Tim's out this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura said,
Dave.
yeah. Yeah, Laura said they're trying to get him to come to an end on the show, but he won't give up. Hey, good morning, Dave, or afternoon. Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, last night, did you see him you saw him, didn't you, on here last night, Rob?
No.
He was obnoxious to everybody and he was proud of it.
Oh, Tim.
Tim was, yep. He was picking on people and he was saying, "Oh, nobody knows what they're talking about. They're all a bunch of idiots." And he was putting that in the chat out of respect. I knew it was probably alcohol driven, so I didn't
Yeah.
ban him or toss his ass out. But
Yeah.
his problems are his problems. He doesn't need to bring them.
Yeah, to hear. Yeah.
Hey Z, good morning.
Hey, wow. What happened there, AZ? You fall out of bed or something, or what? What's going on? Well, I was talking to Diane, I don't know, about half an hour ago. She said it was about an hour to get on the boat. So,
Now, which company is it she's sailing with?
Holland, America.
Well, because there was a news article came out last night about one of the cruise companies was shutting down some ships.
Oh, I don't know. I never heard anything about it, but Holland America, I like them. I've only sailed on Holland America, 4 or 5 times, whatever I've done. But they cater to the older group. Okay, you don't have a lot of kids on board or anything like that. It's pretty quiet, and they cater more to the older group and stuff. As far as entertainment and all that stuff on the ships, right? And they're only a mid-sized ship. They're not those great big, huge. 5,000 passengers. These was only about 2,500 passengers.
Let me see which cruise line it was. See if I can look it up. Google it.
Well, you really look at it, they're all owned by the same company. You're muted there, Rob. Are you talking to us, Rob? You're muted. You have to unmute yourself. So, okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's up, Tim? Yeah, yep. Did what? No.
Two of those breast turkey rolls. We still have one left. Do you use any more turkey?
Sure.
All right. I'll stop by this morning.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Bye. I got people bringing me turkey from everywhere.
Oh shit! There you go.
He says, "Could you use a breast?" I said, "Yeah,
Yeah,
send it over."
yeah, yeah. He's talking on the phone, guys. I see he's got his phone in his hand, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing right now. But
3-year cruise is canceled by uh
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Those living on boats. You have seniors that stay on the boats all
yeah.
that one, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, that's been canceled for a while now. That has been.
Well,
I don't
they had another one yesterday.
They had another one that popped up yesterday, right?
Yeah.
All major cruise lines have shut down their operations temporarily. Top 3 cruise lines: Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal Caribbean.
Huh? Wow. You know, can you put the link in the channel or anything or someplace? I can see that.
Well, what I did, I Googled it.
Okay, I'll Google it. Yes.
Oh, sorry. As soon as I come on the phone. Yeah, no.
Anyway, Paul, there's a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, another cruise line shuts down. Huh.
All major cruise lines shut down their operation. The top 3 cruise lines in the U.S. is Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, have all announced temporary suspension of the novel coronavirus.
Mhm.
Other cruise lines have suspended their operations, including Bahama Paradise, Celebrity Cruises, Costa Cruises, Cruise of Maritime, Chris. Makes me, and Disneyline too. Makes me wonder how bad it's getting.
Well, see, it's probably the COVID thing again.
Yes, it is. Norwegian cruise lines cancels 7 months of sailing in
Why?
2025.
Why?
2025. Or maybe they're not getting the bookings, but see, the economy's going for shit. You know, if somebody goes on a cruise, they they do it because they got extra money and they want to enjoy themselves. But some people probably can't do it anymore.
Morning, Lama.
Hello.
Yeah.
Or
Hello, Dave.
how are you?
It is.
I'm all right.
You look snug as a bug in a rug.
I love my Udi.
Here it
Yeah.
is, Paul.
Timeline. Okay. What's that? 2021 cruise line, Paul. That's not, we're 23.
Uh,
2 years ago.
Yep, you're right.
Talking about yesterday's wine.
it's all right, Paul.
Hey, Give the old man a break. will you?
It's all right. We still all love you.
Well, probably still got COVID, so they're watching. Because, like the thing is with COVID, and you got 3,000 people in one little area or 5,000 people in one little area, like
Right.
it's
Right.
for it to travel, right? But there's usually another virus that goes around with cruise ships.
Laura's got a little kitty muppet.
Yeah. Because one of the things that happens on the cruise is the first full day of
Oh,
the
it's a
cruise.
llama.
But one of the first full days of ship when you go on a cruise, they serve you the meals. After that, you're self-serve because you want to make sure nobody's is sick on the ship before they have self-serve cruise.
Hey, Amber.
Did you just see what she did?
Oh,
Oh,
she's
okay.
babysitting again, are we?
Hit it again. See if you can get some sense into her.
Llama just wants to play.
That's it. Hit her again.
He normally just sits and behaves.
Yeah, I was telling AZ this morning. I tried flying with one of them motion controller things.
The dildo, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that because there's kids behind you, but you can't. Jesus.
That's fine.
Yeah, well, the biggest pile of crap them things are.
Right, you have to use the last socket.
You know them stick things, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bloody useless.
Oh, I can't imagine
Just like the user.
not being able to be in control. Like, we've learned how to control with the controllers with the sticks.
Comes on my switch.
I didn't like it at all. And
Well-
I don't think I'm gonna switch the thing on again.
Because I'm on the panel.
Yeah, what you doing?
But I just found some news on some cruise lines. It's September the 12th, 2023, and they're talking about shutting some bookings down. Yeah. Because one that was 3 days ago, Norwegian Cruise Line canceled 7 months of sailing. Something about Carnival, Repair, Snag, MSC, and more. I have to take a look at that.
The wife goes on a big cruise, February, I think it is.
And she's not
Yeah.
taking me. Oh.
And
Yeah.
Laura says she's not taking Laura.
Oh, no, she's not taking me.
I don't care about you.
She's doing all the Caribbean and
Yeah.
Bahamas and all that lot. And
Yeah, Rob, my sister's getting on a cruise ship right about now. So, yeah.
Where's she going?
Out of Fort Lauderdale, going down through the Caribbean.
How long?
Huh?
How long? 1 week, 2 weeks?
1 week. 1 week. So I'm on cat duty, so I got to go down to her place tomorrow and, feed the little bastards and clean them up. I'm on cat duty for about a week and a half. So,
Well, they must be kind of used to your sister coming and going because she's always.
yeah.
It'd be different if she was a stay-at-home person and she was around the cats all the time, because then they'd go, well, where the hell is she at?
Well, see, the cat's got their own room. It's fucking bigger than my bedroom, for Christ's sakes.
Really?
It's 10 feet by 20 feet. No, 12 feet by 20 feet. New cat room. Oh, yeah, see it. It's just strictly cats. They don't go through her house at all. They have their own room. Oh, yeah, she spent a lot of money down there for that cats. Oh,
And they just stay there. They don't come into the house.
nope. Well, her house is a 1-story in the front, 2-story at the back. So it's actually the basement, basically. But, oh, fuck, she put in an expensive floor in there. I framed it, drywalled it, put ceilings in it. I even put water in there so you can run water for the water dishes and everything else in there and stuff. Oh, yeah. There she's.
So
We're
she
planning now for his cats.
but they don't have free run of the house, right?
No, they don't have free. Well, they're all rescues too, right?
Okay. I was going to say, what enjoyment does she get out of them then? If they're
Yeah.
not Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, like a dog you have round you and you smooth, and you it sits down with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
She used to have 7 or 8 cats, but now she's down to 3 now. So, but yeah, they got a nicer floor than what I've got, for Christ's sakes. Oh yeah, it's just real thick, heavy vinyl, down with pads. Oh, it's all completely waterproof too, right? So,
Nothing but the best.
yep. Wow, it's just her. So it's just spend the money on the cats, right? Some of it.
Now, before retirement, what did she used to do, Paul?
Well, she's on the driving school.
That's right, because I remember you talking about you had one of the old driving cars.
Yep. Yeah. Well, she still got 1 car left yet. It's at home, at her place, but
You said it just sits there, right?
it just sits there. Well, she drove it there a couple weeks ago after I had to put a new battery in it. But anyway, it's a nice running car, Toyota Camry. Beautiful car. But no, well, she used to have it used to be 3 driving schools. She used to have St. Thomas, Elmer, and Tillsonburg. And plus she had the skid pad in Elmer. So I used to teach skid pad, and I used to teach driver ed too, but since she dropped driving school, I got out of it. So
Here comes Mr. Justine.
Oh, I'm leaving.
but
Justin,
Hey, Justin.
Going on.
did you just leave the rowdy bunch, did you?
I actually just got in the shower.
Left a while ago.
What?
There we go.
What do you want?
Trevor, you would more like it.
Sorry?
You got asked a question in the chat. So I said, no, he would more like it.
Nah, I don't like Laura. My God, I bet you got a big collection.
well, they're saying that one cruise line is shutting down the bookings because due to trying to get the ships updated and all that stuff. They can't do it all. And Disney did come out with the newest one, Adventure.
Going on with cruises?
Paul was saying that some of the cruise lines were shut down, but the one cruise line, it was just because of maintenance issues. They're shutting down bookings for 7 months. And Disney just come out with their brand new ship. So
I wish people pronounce the P for ship.
yeah. Well, I see the biggest problem too is that a lot of people don't have disposable incomes like they used to. Probably want to be the rich.
We're not all as rich as you, are we, Paul?
What's
Yeah.
that?
We're not all as rich as Mr. Hodges.
Yeah, yeah.
He's out. He's like a money bank. He just
Yeah.
keeps banking. Just keeps.
Well, but the funny thing is that it's not that expensive. You can go for about a week for about $1,000. Like, that's, airfare and cruise and, taxes and freaking everything else for a week. But still,
I think of a lot better things to do with $1,000 and give Disney.
Well, it was, my
That
missus
shit-ass
had a
company.
lot more money than that.
Saying I wouldn't want to give that shit ass company any more money than I'd have to.
yeah.
Is it just me or is Justin's mic really low?
Yeah, he is quite quiet.
Yeah, well, his mic is low. Yes.
Yeah, but they, there's, but
Yeah.
I'm on the cheaper end of the cruise. Somebody else go on the same cruise pay $20,000 because they're in the suites or They got the best of everything on that cruise ship,
So,
right?
what Paul's trying to tell you, he saves money by going steerage.
I got rid of.
I take a inside stateroom. I don't go worry about the balconies or a porthole or, or a suite or whatever. What do you do in it? Oh, you sleep in it. That's all you need to do. The rest is all, You want to see the world go by, step out the door, watch it.
That's what all those people that died in the Titanic said that were down below.
Yeah.
That's the reason I got rid of Disney Plus. I'm not giving that company another fucking dime. They can piss off.
Oh, I wouldn't. The funny thing is, as much as I know and see and everything else, I would not go back to Disneyland.
If I want to watch a Disney movie, I'll watch it illegally just so I don't have to give them a dime.
Yeah.
I won't pay for it.
I don't like any of the new Disney movies anyway, so I like the old stuff. I just gave away a whole bunch of VHS tapes. Some of them brand new, never been opened. All the old Disney shows, the movies. They don't seem to be able to with a new theme or whatever. They have to remake an old one all the time.
Well, the thing is the reason that all these new movies are so fucking annoying, and even TV shows, is they constantly are shoving race and sexuality down your throat in the show.
Yep.
Or movie.
Yep.
And it's just so, dude, I just want to watch a fucking movie. I don't need to be reminded of.
Yeah. Everyday shit now,
Yeah, I don't, you don't need to sit here and throw a bunch of racial and fucking sexual stuff down my throat.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't want to see that in the movie. Like, I just want to see a good movie.
What amazes me is, there are some movies that we grew up with that Disney did a good job at. Now they're remaking them and they're changing the character's ethnicity.
Yeah.
Well, to me, it doesn't matter. But like I'm saying, it's just the fact that they are constantly bringing.
It just shows the woke bullshit,
Well, see, Disney used to be about your imagination, right? Yep. That's what it was all about, imagination and all that kind of stuff. Now they're taking that imagination and forcing shit down your throat. And just no. And what was it? The Disney stocks and all that are going down. Now they're not getting as people coming to their thing, so they had to raise the prices, because they spent so much freaking money.
One's got to be Muslim, one's got to be this, one's got to be.
There's this checklist that they have to follow when they make a movie now. We got to have one transgender, one black person, one Asian person. It's like, dude, you don't need that. Just fucking pick a good cast of people and make the fucking movie.
Yeah, never mind fucking the
new Star Trek show. They had to put a transgender couple in there. I'm like, when has that ever been part of Star Trek?
Yeah.
And it's nothing against the transgender community. It's just like, why did that need to be in there?
They're pushing it down the public.
And then they focused a whole entire episode on it. And that whole episode, guess what? I got 5 minutes into it and I skipped the whole episode. Didn't even watch it. I was like, I'm not doing this.
I do.
What's up, Frank?
Think that's stun I went on them.
Hey, Tank, how you doing? Yeah, the other thing that just kind of amazes me is how liberal they're trying to push everybody, and how the young people that are in college are being taught all this liberal hatred towards Israel and everything else, and it's all Israel's fault. And it's like free Palestine.
Actually,
those people that live in Palestine, their roots aren't in Palestine.
Actually, at quite a few universities I've seen the protests at. Yeah, a lot of these universities are actually kind of split down the middle. They're only showing one side of it, though.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of pro-Israeli protests. They're just not showing it.
Yeah. Well, I changed that media narrative, right?
Well, and the media reports it as the war. They don't report the fact that the war started. This whole thing started because the radical Islamists attacked Israel.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Star Trek was the very first interracial kiss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Between O'Hara and
Oh.
somebody.
Yeah.
Kirk was-
Yep.
Then they had
Oh, you're talking about on TV.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, you see here in Canada, Trudeau his ratings are plummeting. They're just going up. So I hired a new PR company to come in and try and build them up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's taxpayers got to pay for it too, right? But everybody's saying that, and I watch a lot of programs on it, but they're tired of Trudeau. He's been there for 8 years. Time for him to get out of there. But yeah, so now he's hired a PR person. So he's so determined he's going to stay in power. He hired it with the best marketing firm there is, apparently. So this guy who's done stuff for big companies and stuff, like Coca-Cola and all the other stuff there. He's going to revive because he knows the people and the millennials and Gen Z, and he knows how to turn them around. And I'm just going, oh my God, here we go. I guess there's only one way to get rid of them, I guess. So it costs about 25 cents.
You good, Curtis? I haven't seen you in a while.
He's been avoiding you. That's why, Rob.
Yeah.
Who is it?
No, Curtis isn't avoiding Rob.
I would.
Come on now, we can't argue on you.
Hi, Mudbull.
Hey, Donald,
Donald, what's going on?
did you know you only go crying to David?
Don't need to cry to anyone. I can fight my own battles, thanks.
No, you can't. You had to go running to him this morning.
No, no. Actually, he started on you this morning.
Yep, Jonathan.
So you're doing a live show this afternoon, right, Laura?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I might finish building my Johnny 5.
Yeah, it's breakfast, I would imagine, down where Justin is.
What's that on the chair behind you, Mr. Hodges?
What's that?
What's that on the chair behind you?
Yeah, there's a chair there. There's trees there, trees over
Oh,
there.
he's making trees.
Ah, for your railway.
Yes.
Yeah, these are trees, eh?
They're cool. Did you make them?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
You just looked at them.
What?
I'm not repeating myself.
Laura's comment was, no, he didn't make them. He just looked at them.
Actually, you just take sometimes simple things like a Christmas tree. You cut it off and make it about the height of a tree. But what you do is you spray it either with hairspray or spray glue, and then you take it and you sprinkle grass on it, or coarse grass or whatever you want to call it, on it, and it looks really good as a tree. Really easy to do.
Cool.
So, Rob, what's new in your
What
world? Any new drones or anything?
No, a couple of Havanas.
Yeah, you were saying that you're not happy with the motion controller.
No, not at all. No, I don't like it in the slightest.
Yeah,
Doesn't like you.
yeah,
I loaded the RC controllers today.
yeah. You like me, you have all the time you get a twitch.
Just you can't go sort of backwards. Think and just
Inside that pot over there.
I just found it.
Pass me that Johnny
Good.
5 that's in there. It's half of him. He's made out of Lego.
It's sort of a gimmick, I think.
Did you see what Curtis put in there, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can offer this Christmas song to whomever he'd like. But no, I'm not doing a Christmas special. Now Laura does a Christmas special.
All month.
I do
Well,
a New Year's Eve special.
Curtis, you need to
I'm
give it.
live New Year's Eve as
You
well.
need to send that song to Laura then, if
'Cause
you
that
want
was
to
when we did
support
our
a
Drunk
Christmas
Live last year.
special.
I can't this year.
That's looking good, Laura.
What is it?
It's Johnny Five
Johnny who?
from Short Circuit.
Short what?
It was a very popular robotic movie back in the 80s.
Oh,
Made 2 or 3 of them.
but was he green?
He's not green.
No, he was a robot.
He's grey. His green is coming off my monitor
Oh,
screen.
because of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm going. I didn't see. I saw it as green.
Oh,
Yeah, I've just got to build the second half of him.
Well, who was talking about there's a group of people that are actually building houses out of Legos. Real houses.
No, I haven't heard that.
You know why?
No, now they're 3D printing them and things, isn't they?
Let's see if I can find it in Google.
What about you? Any new drones?
who are you asking?
Anybody?
Yeah, you know I've
No.
got a new one.
Let's see. Dave doesn't fly. Hodges barely
No, I
flies.
don't find
Did you ever fly drones, Dave?
Yeah.
I-
He bought a mini.
I did,
and a-
yeah.
I didn't
I
even
had
know
a
that.
mini, and I had
Oh, me
the first one, and I
Yeah.
had the second mini, and
Did you have
it just
A2 as well?
I didn't enjoy it.
I think
no,
ever
I
since
never did get.
since
I
I've
never
known
did
Dave, he
get
hasn't
a-
flown.
Oh, this was years ago, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it was. It was years ago. It caused more anxiety in me than and it was worse. So I thought, well, I'll just hang around with a bunch of old friends and
Yeah, I know. I don't remember you ever flying. That's why I asked. So that must have been way before I met you.
no, just a few times.
Yeah, you wasn't about then, Justin.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, he hung around a lot with Roger and Paul. That was
I was going
before
to say
my.
that was over on.
I
them.
was around, but I didn't hang around with them at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was over on them channels.
I didn't start hanging out with all of them until about a year after I was hanging out with Matt and stuff.
2 years ago, wasn't it?
About 3 years.
Christmas, I think. 2
It's
years
been at
now?
least 2 years.
So 2 years now. What happened at Christmas?
What the hell what are these blocks made out of?
They're wood.
Yeah, but what is that foam that snaps them together like Legos?
I don't know.
Well, that wouldn't be very good in Florida.
Lots of music. Well, yeah, they look like foam, don't they? The lightness of them.
Well, yeah, look how light they are.
And
They're
they're pretty
picking them
light.
up. They're picking them up like they're nothing. Yeah, that wouldn't be good in a very high storm-prone area.
They must lock in somehow.
Yeah, they're like Legos. They're just snapping in together.
I don't know if I'd like that. You see that then when he just pushed the foam back in?
Yeah. Dude, I'm just saying in the U.S., I don't care. That's not a good option. As volatile as our weather is, I'm not building my house out of wood and foam. Fuck that.
We don't get none of that weather, and we don't build houses out of wood, I don't think.
Our houses are all built out of cinder block here. Like even the inner walls are cinder block, and all the walls are. So what they do in Florida, Rob, is all the walls, even the inner walls, are all cinder block, you know, the big wide cement
Yeah.
blocks. And then they frame it in within that.
Yeah.
Then they build a wooden frame around it. That's a skeleton.
Ours are all cinder blocks and then house bricks down on the outside.
That's a 2-story one too.
So like our house we live in, every house we've lived in Florida has all been cinder block. But that's because it's a state law here.
Mm.
It has to be built with if it's a stick home. I don't think it was concrete, Jonathan, though, because you see how easy those guys were picking those big ass
Yeah.
blocks up.
Wasn't heavy.
It didn't seem like they were struggling at all. If that would have been concrete, well, that's what I'm saying. If those would have been concrete, dude, it would have took 2 guys to lift those up.
2 of them lifting it.
I'm just saying, as volatile as the weather is in the U.S. with winds and stuff, I don't know if I'd. I mean, yeah, so there's some houses that are made out of just fucking nothing, but I don't know. Honestly, if I had a house built here in Florida, I'd probably have the walls double or tripled up with cinder block. I'd want like a super sturdy house.
Oh, Trevor says they got a thing in Australia, Prince 3D homes.
Yeah, I would be curious too, Jonathan, how that would hold up after. That's like
Yeah.
the 3D printed homes. I don't like that either because every layer it's putting down, it's drying, and then they're adding another layer. To me, that seems like that would
It's not
over
future-
time. Right, it's not reinforced by any kind of rebar or anything. Oh, that's 100% foam.
And there's the wood all cut into
I mean,
pieces.
the wood's pretty thick, but I don't know.
No, I don't know. I'd like that.
It doesn't look like anything Rob would build, does it?
Actually, the best type of house to build in like a really bad, like a hurricane, like where I live at, would actually be a dome house, a solid concrete dome.
Igloo.
Yeah. So I'm saying a concrete dome. See, what they do is like the way they used to do these dome houses over here was they had this big ass fucking massive airbag. They would put a layer of concrete down, then put the airbag down, put another layer on, and then they would slowly inflate it.
Yeah, I
And
know
then it
it.
would make a dome, and then they would pull the airbag out when they were done. But everybody knows the dome shape is one of the strongest, if not the strongest shape
Yeah.
when it comes to building something.
Well, that's based on the old
Plus, there's nothing for the
igloo type of thing, you know?
well, and there's nothing for the wind to grab onto when it's a dome,
No.
you know?
It's no
The wind's
flat
just-
side, is that?
Right. The wind's just going to go right around it or right over top of it.
Got a couple of Eskimos there as well, the spear chuckers. Yeah, you know, at the crocodiles.
I mean, think about it. Put like a solid, do like a solid concrete dome house, like, you know, ridiculously like 4 or 5 feet thick, right? Just ridiculously thick walls.
Yeah.
And then you put like the type of windows they use on like cruise ships and shit.
Yeah, it's just-
Dude, your house would be perfect for a storm, bro. You'd be sitting pretty during a storm. I don't give a shit if it was the worst Cat 5 ever. You'd be sitting pretty while everybody else.
have a
just
jet
getting
land
destroyed.
on the roof and you wouldn't hear it.
So I'm saying you put a big ass like door that can completely seal up as your front door. Oh, dude, you'd have a little fortress going on.
Bilbo,
Called a bomb shelter.
Yeah.
Bomb shelter, yeah.
That went underground. You know, I wouldn't have to worry about anything other than flooding, but
Well, that's the problem in Florida is our water table's too high. You can't really. That's why nobody has basements here. You rarely. I mean, there are some houses and buildings that do, but they are really far and few in between. I've only run across a couple buildings that have actually had basements here. But that's what I'm saying. Dave's right though. That's like an above ground bomb shelter though.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna live in a bad storm prone area, you might as well build a house that's well overrated for it, right?
Well,
Because
That's what the Japanese do. They have to be engineered and built off site. And they bring it room by room and put it together and bolt it all down with grade A bolts and all that stuff. And because they have such earthquake is a big problem in Japan. So they
yep, that's true, Curtis. Same reason high pressure cylinders are around. Yep. But that's like, that kind of makes me wonder why people in like, Tornado Alley, it's like, some of these people have built their houses a couple of times and it's like, why not just build a really nice house underground and just have a garage up on top? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But-
cool.
yeah, but the government may not let them.
That's the way I would do it. I'd build me a house underground, put a nice garage up top for you to park your car in. Worst case scenario, you lose your car and garage. Everything else is still intact.
It's called Tornado Alley. Let's build a house there, is it?
I mean, technically, if you had the money and the right engineering, you could build a house that could go through a F5 tornado.
Well, why would
If you had the
I'm
money and
coming.
engineering and did it right. Yeah, you got 10-foot thick reinforced concrete walls. That thing ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need it in a place like this. What you need here, like in Canada, is a warm house. Because it gets so cold here. Like that foam and plywood thing there, that would be more ideal here because the walls are like this thick.
Yeah, it'd be good for cold weather too. A lot of insulation. You shove
The
those.
question I have on that Lego house that we just saw, how do you put like the electrical through the walls and stuff?
Well, you'd have to frame on the inside of it, Paul, to
Yeah.
have external wall so you can run wires and plumbing and stuff. But you got to remember too, though, the only thing that I can see that's wrong with that Lego design is that the plywood is touching the insulation. So if the outside wall gets cold, the cold will travel through if it's touching.
Yeah, instead of having a gap between it.
There's no gap in between. If you
Plus,
there's some of the building codes now are changing a bit, but yeah, that they, like you don't have one part touching the other part, because the cold will just travel through the walls eventually to stay cold. But then, I don't know, you got the heat on the inside, but, pushing the opposite way of the cold. But the thing is, you got to have the heat. If you could insulate, have that there, and then have a barrier break with another wall or whatever, and not touch that, that'd probably be a whole lot warmer.
well, plus those blocks, they were hollow. They didn't even have anything inside of them. Yeah, you think they would shove a bunch of insulation in those things?
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't changed the standards for insulation here in Canada because, you fiberglass insulation, and then you got that other insulation, forget what they call it, but they call it Roxol here. Yeah. But anyways, it's Roxol is not, it won't promote fire. Like you could take a torch to it, take the torch off, and it won't burn. Like it'll scorch it, but it won't burn, it won't catch fire. But you take a torch to fiberglass, it'll melt and just keep traveling. Like I'm surprised they haven't gotten rid of that fucking fiberglass shit.
That's like the one thing that I never got here in Florida was I understand you have like gutters and stuff and you want to keep the water away from the side of the house, but
The foundation.
why the fuck they keep putting overhang roofs on houses here?
Yeah.
It's like make the roof flat with the wall, and then there's nothing for the fucking wind to grab. Because that's the one thing you'll see on houses in Florida that will go, not the walls. The wind will grab the roof up underneath and just rip it off.
Well, that's why they have hurricane tires, they call them.
But that's what I'm saying is you would think that they would design it to where you wouldn't have that and you put the gutters along the edge
Yeah.
and have it running out away from the house and just make the roof flat with the wall. Then there's nothing for the wind to grab. It's just going to go right over it.
And all the houses here all don't have like two-side roofs anymore. They're all angled here, there, you know, they kind of executive style homes. Like that's just more places for water to leak. You know? It's just more joints, more everything. I don't know.
Yeah, unless they fill them later, Jonathan, they probably use that expandable foam.
Yeah. But the problem is you got to be careful because that foam, when they spray it, gives off gas, eh?
That's why they have to
People have had
wear.
that to their houses and they couldn't live in them because of the off gas from them for like a year until it finally gets away and gets off gas. That, you know?
Well, you have to wear that damn respirator shit when you're doing it too.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Go quiet.
Yeah.
Why?
And now the government there, oh, you're going to replace windows if you're going to put them in. They got to be triple pane now instead of double pane windows, right? Oh, yeah.
Rob's a double pane.
Huh?
I said Rob's a double pane.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was quick.
Sometimes it can be a triple pane too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love me, really.
But see, now, you know, here in Canada, old Trudeau there about, about a month ago was pushing these big, these heat pumps. I see the U.S. is going to try it now. It might work good down in the States, but down lower states, but not out fucking northern where it's minus 20 or minus 40. The freaking heat pumps don't work, but below minus 10. So they have to have a big coil to heat up in order to blow warm air into your house after it gets down below a certain temperature. Well, might as well have, my sister, she used to have an electric furnace, got rid of it because it cost her so freaking much money here in Canada. It's a hydro. It's just unbelievable. You want the gas in her bills, it should a quarter of what they used to be.
Which states are trying to do it?
Yeah. I don't know. Biden was talking about freaking heat pumps the other day. He wants to take away all your air conditioners too, right?
Yeah, you can fuck right off.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny is he's gonna make statements like that, but when it comes down to it, that's a state by state's choice to do that, and he can't just come. Man,
Yeah.
he
He
can't. He
doesn't
can't
even
just.
know where that happened.
Yeah,
Good
that's
Lord. What are you
that's
doing?
impossible to do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we have the same problem here in Canada. Trudeau is trying to tell the provinces what to do, or this is what we're going to do, right? Well, he's got no business. Federal government has no business what a province does here, Russell will say heat pumps are great for Canada, but don't send your crap south to Virginia. I think it wouldn't be too bad there in lower states, but here in northern Canada, no heat pumps, especially way far north. And the funny thing about it is the heat pumps and all that, you have to have. What happens if the hydro goes out? You can go up for several days. You got no heat. I gotta have a furnace here. Well, the gas, you still got gas. You still run your furnace by, like having a small generator, hook it up to the furnace, and you can still run for days on that. Yeah.
Russell. So you can keep your heat pumps up there in Canada.
Yeah. Mitchell Skyfly said propane costs are killing them this year. Well, I'm on natural gas here, but I've got a backup generator, my barbecue, and my furnace are all on natural gas, right? Nice thing about it, I got a backup generator, so if I lose hydro, after about 30 seconds, it'll automatically switch over and then it'll fire right up. And I got some lights and heat and fridge and freezers, all is still running. So.
Yeah, if the government really wants to unite people, go ahead and try to take air conditioners away.
Yeah. Air conditioners, freedom of speech, and pew-pews.
I'm just saying, we're too accustomed to that cool air in the summertime. Nope, that ain't happening.
That's pretty good there, Rob. How do you like my meat now?
You can 3D print it.
Oh, yeah.
What are you looking at?
Put a link in the chat.
Private chat.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't see it in there. Okay, there it is.
I'll put it in that chat. I think I will made for Ron, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Oh, he just contacted me last night too. So
Hey, Mr. Skyfly.
Skyfly, how you doing?
And Jody's in there too, so.
And Jody, yep. Drone Chats, Jody. I bet it was cold up there today, wasn't it, Jody?
Yeah. You'll have to AZ.
yeah, Ron said he was gonna send that. Is it out today? I think. Let's say Saturday. Yeah.
I got a friend for Hodge. I love the deer meat. Yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, all right there, Daisy.
That'd be a perfect thing to give to Ron. That's hilarious. So you need to do, David. Print that out and send it to Ron. Sean might like that one too. Sean's another big hunter. Sean would get a kick out of that.
So Laura's got the kids this weekend. Is that what I understand?
I've got one.
Just one.
Which one do you have?
Amber.
Oh, your favorite.
The
Not
nice
my
one.
favorite. I don't have favorites.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
While she's online, she don't have favorites.
yeah.
You're not their parents. You can have a favorite niece or nephew. You just can't
No,
have
I
a favorite
can't. I've got a favorite nephew because I've only got one.
because you can't have you can't have a favorite child, but you can have a
I
favorite
have a
niece or nephew.
favorite niece or nephew. They go nuts.
You have a favorite child. You just don't tell anybody.
Everyone that comes over is a favorite.
I have a favorite child.
Everybody has a favorite. They just don't want to admit they have a favorite.
That's what I
to anybody.
said. Keep it to yourself, didn't you?
I only have one, so I get to have a favorite.
I didn't know you had a kid.
Yeah, I have a daughter. She's older than you are.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
You
Yeah,
don't see her very often.
no, well, we talk occasionally. She's out west. She's a school teacher.
Is that a Mars bar?
Yeah.
Could you get me some chocolate bar? I don't want a Mars bar.
Hurry up, because I need to go on football.
Did you see it in the chat, Laura?
What'd you just call
Yeah.
Mars?
What?
What was that?
So what did you just call Mars?
I didn't. We have a chocolate bar here called a Mars bar.
Yeah, I think it's the same as one of our candy bars. They just renamed it.
Yeah.
We have Mars bars.
Yeah, they got
Do we?
Mars bars here.
I thought it was
Oh,
a
yeah, they've had them since I was a little kid. No.
or am I thinking of something else?
That's an American thing.
Well, I mean, some of their candy bars they have over there are the same. They just rename them. They give them a different name.
True enough.
I was
they
thinking of
also
something else.
They also have access to excellent chocolate, unlike us.
What's
They
your
have
favorite?
what, Dave?
Access to excellent chocolate.
I don't
Sorry?
think I've ever had a
what?
Mars bar. Because it doesn't even look familiar to me.
Dave, so what you're saying is they have a better access to better chocolate?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm good.
What's your favorite? chocolate?
Yeah, but see, you gotta remember that the UK is not part of the European Union anymore. So
I know, but they're close. They're right there. It's a matter of convenience. All they have to do is
Belgian
get in their
chocolate's
little farm.
Best, don't they?
what's that, Rob?
They say Belgium chocolate is supposed to be one of the best.
Belgium is the
Yeah.
best chocolate.
Sorry, Laura?
Belgium is the best chocolate.
In your opinion?
Well, I mean, it all goes by your own taste buds, though. Like if you had all three different countries make their own version of a Hershey bar, you might like one better than the other.
But Belgium are well known for it, you know, and we actually have Belgium chocolate here, which is called that.
And it's tasty.
Oh yeah, we got Belgium chocolate here in the US too.
Yeah, I just don't think. I know here in the Midwest it's not readily available.
Well, you know that chocolate put Hershey on the map.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, but the
Pennsylvania.
thing is Hershey's not liked by a lot of foreigners neither.
Hershey's is disgusting.
So what did you do with all the candy that Bill sent you? Because that was all made by Hershey's.
I still ate it.
And say because that was all that candy was Hershey's brand.
I ate it all and hated it all.
You didn't like any of it?
She ate it, but she hated it. Justin.
Yeah, so I was watching a video and this guy from England, he was explaining why foreigners don't like US chocolate. And it's apparently a chemical that we put in our chocolate that gives off it supposedly has, to people that aren't used to eating our chocolate, it gives like a vomit, almost like a vomit taste to it. Something like that is what the guy was saying. I don't know how true that is, but some kind of chemical they put in there.
You see what Max there put in the chat?
I did. I got 6 hours of sleep last night. I got off Tim's, went to bed, slept for like 6.5 hours, got back up.
And then got on Tim's.
And to be fair, Max has been in every one of the chats, so he's been up as much as I have.
Okay.
So it goes both ways there, buddy. What's up, Mike? Now you like a lot of like the drinks and stuff from here, right, Lori?
Mhm.
Like the sodas and stuff.
Yep.
It's all that high fructose corn syrup. No, the best sodas though are the ones that come from the ones that are bottled in Mexico with the pure cane sugar. Those are some good sodas, like the original Cokes in the glass bottles. Completely different taste than what we get in the U.S. The normal Coke that you get. I don't know why Coke doesn't go with the cane sugar in their entire recipe. It's 10 times better tasting.
Money.
Oh, but I'm just saying, like, if Coke put that cane sugar in all their soda, yeah, I'd rather drink that than anything. That shit is good.
Well, we all would, but nobody would buy it because it'd be 3 times more expensive, or it would be greatly reduced, in my opinion.
Hershey's.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Although I would think Coke, as much as they bottle, they actually might drive the sugarcane price down by buying so much.
I haven't had a Hershey's. This is all leftover Halloween candy.
I like Mr. Good bars and stuff like that, but just plain Hershey bars, I'm not really a big fan of. I like candy bars that got like stuff in them, like nuts and caramel, stuff like that. But I don't even.
Eat one of David's veggie burgers, then eat a Hershey's bar.
Every once in a while, I get a craving for a candy bar. Cookies and cream aren't too bad. Not the best, but
Laura, yeah, I'd have to agree. I wouldn't go out of my way for a Hershey bar.
oh, what's the chocolates that come in the fancy little wrappers, the round ones?
You mean the
They-
domed ones?
No, not domed. They're a round one that come in the fancy little wrapper, and they come in the little bag, little fancy bag. Oh, what the hell are those called?
Lindor?
Lindora chocolates, yeah, the little round ones.
We
And
need
they-
it. Do we
Those
want
are
it?
good.
Yeah, we've got them here.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good chocolates. Sarah used to get a bag of those every year from her old job.
Hey, Max.
Oh,
Hey, Max.
Rochelle chocolates are good. Those are the ones that come in the little fancy gold wrappers
Oh,
and
I've heard of
the
those.
hard plastic case. Those are really good
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah, they kind of nutty a little bit.
They're expensive too.
And AZ says Godiva chocolates.
Yeah, They used to sell Godiva at a place where my mom worked, the Pentagon.
Yeah, these are the Rochelle chocolates here. These things are fucking expensive too. 48 count for $22. And they're so airy
I
too
did
when you
wonder what you were on about when you said them. 'Cause that's not how we pronounce that name.
Ferrero Rocher.
No, it's Ferrero
Something like that.
Rocher.
Ferrero
Yeah.
Rocher, whatever.
Expensive over here, isn't it?
Because I think
Yeah, they're one of my
these-
favorites.
I think these are Belgium, aren't they? I want to say
No.
they are.
French.
Isn't he
I
French?
gotta go. My stuff, I need to charge up everything.
I don't
Well,
know.
it was good to
I'm just
see
looking
you.
up now.
Later, guys. Or later there, Dave.
Bye.
Yeah, they're expensive over here too, Laura. But they come in that nice, like, hard plastic case.
They're from Italy.
Italy.
Oh, okay.
Those are called Ferrero Rocher. I'm classy.
The hell out of here.
Justin, check passenger.
All right, hold on a sec.
I like the coconut version you can get as well. They're called something else though.
Just to get- Stop for doing.
I can't wait for my chocolates at Christmas. Really? I've got a whole box of bounties.
These are disgusting.
There's nothing wrong with bounties.
Yeah, but it's coconut and chocolate. It does not taste nice.
It tastes fantastic, thank you.
No, disgusting.
I want to go and shove a football up some kids' butt.
That doesn't sound nice.
You want to do what to a kid's butt?
Shove a football.
Why?
Because all I can hear is it banging off a fence.
Yeah, these were the other ones I was talking about, Laura.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are really good.
My favourite ones are I like Ferrero Rochers, but they're coconut. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head.
Well, the Rocher ones, those ones are so airy though. They're really light. You know what I'm saying? They're not like very heavy.
A lot of people like that white chocolate too, right? I don't. I'm not fussy on.
Oh, I love white chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't like dark chocolate. That's the only one I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. It's too bitter tasting for me.
Let me see if I can find the ones I want about.
Sarah likes dark chocolate. I always give her the dark chocolate when if we get that kind of candy because I don't like it.
These are my favourites of all time.
Sarah says she likes white chocolate too in Linz. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Really
I've had,
coconut, white chocolate.
I don't think I've had those. Look familiar. I wonder if I had those before.
You might have done. They're made by same company as the other ones.
Fucking that's the one time I'd throw up fucking coconut. Ugh. I hate
Oh, that actually sounds good. Coconut and almond.
£5.50 they are.
That's like I like the what is it? The almond joys and the Mounds bars. I love those.
I don't think I've tried an almond joy yet.
It's pretty much a Mounds bar just with an almond in the middle of it. So it's a coconut.
I don't think I've found one yet. I think that's why.
I mean, you've had a Mounds bar, right?
No, I don't think I found that here yet either.
Yeah, it's pretty much just chocolate with coconut in the middle. And the only difference between the two is one has an almond in it. The other one doesn't.
Yeah, they're gonna stop making Caramac chocolate.
Oh God, I used to like them.
What, the Caramacs?
Yeah.
I know they were nice, but yeah, they discontinued them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ferrero Rochers, you can buy a box that has 5 different styles in it.
Oh yeah, we got massive ones over here that are like they sell during the holidays. They're
Yeah.
big, like variety packs.
Yeah.
Oh, we sell them all year round.
Something got that filling and I hate it. You fucking take a bite and go, all the different fillings. Some people like them different ones, but the only ones I really like is the chocolate with the cherry in the middle. They're so
Oh yeah, the Marci got the Marcino cherries.
Yeah.
That's probably the one Mark's thinking of there.
No, that's Lindor's. No, he's on about Ferrero Rochers.
Oh yeah,
We've
yeah,
got
yeah.
ones with all different flavours,
yeah.
but then we also do have Lindor.
Yeah, see, the
With all the
black ones are the dark chocolate. Ugh, gross.
Can't say the black ones is racist.
Shut up.
And just point out to him, Justin, what colour wrapper is it?
I don't see color. I'm not walking into that one with Rob. Like an ass.
An African American color.
The hell did you just say?
I
He said,
Yeah, that's what he said.
I said it's an African American color.
What'd you say, Rob?
Don't repeat it again. Jesus Christ.
That's not racist.
Knows.
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead. Tell us what you said.
I said it's an African.
Oh no.
You judge and they can let him talk.
What's the matter with you all?
You're gonna have to print it in the chat.
I can't spell it.
Go ahead and say it, Rob.
No, I won't bother.
Hang on. Just a minute. Okay, now go ahead and say it, Rob. Quick.
It's an African American color.
You know, I like how you muted Justin just so he can say it.
You have to unmute yourself, there, Justin.
It's not racist, is it?
Anything in this world can be taken as racist.
Did you see where a contender for a heavyweight girls boxing champion didn't box her opponent because he's a transgender?
Oh, so there's a big ass bloke.
Yep.
Yep. That's the way it goes.
Can you blame her?
Yeah. I don't think it's right. It's not. I got anything against transgenders. Got nothing against them, but they should have their own sports. Okay, they shouldn't infringe on women's sports. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, let him have a slap fight.
Oh, we lost Justin.
Turn the music down, you.
I don't know if you got me. What did I say something?
There you go.
Well, I should get going, Paul. It's 10:15. I figured I'd be out of here about 10 o'clock by then, anyway, so been
Yeah,
kind of
I figure I call it because Rob and Laura are going to do a live stream here soon.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm having a day. I'm having a day off today. I've got one
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Tin Streams gave me a bit of a headache.
Right.
Before you go, AZ, are you still here?
AZ is here.
Has he got a file for the battery holder on the
Oh.
Havans?
Oh, for the bus.
A lot of battery holders.
Yeah. One I just printed doesn't fit.
So you're looking for a file, huh?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he got one.
Anyways, Paul, I'm gonna get going, guys. Y'all have a good one. We'll probably see you tonight. So
Okay, Paul. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
AZ, get a hold of Rob.
Yeah.
He's
Send me
looking
a
for a
message.
printer file.
All right, Paul, you can end if you need to.
Okay.
Right, see you all later.
We'll
See
see
you
ya.
later.